19. And the second lot goeth out for Simeon, for the tribe of the sons of Simeon, for their families. And their inheritance is in the midst of the inheritance of the sons of Judah. And they have in their inheritance Beersheba, and Sheba, and Moladah, and Hazar Shual, and Baalah, and Azem, and Eltolad, and Bethul, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth Markaboth, and Hazar Susa, and Beth Lebaoth, and Sharuhen, 13 cities and their villages. Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. Also all the villages which are round about these cities, unto Baalath Beer, Ramoth of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Simeon for their families. Out of the portion of the sons of Judah is the inheritance of the sons of Simeon, for the portion of the sons of Judah hath been too much for them, and the sons of Simeon inherit in the midst of their inheritance. And the third lot goeth up for the sons of Zebulun for their families. And the border of their inheritance is unto Sarid, and their border hath gone up towards the sea, and Maralah, and come against Dabasheth, and come unto the brook which is on the front of Jokneam, and turned back from Sarid eastward at the sunrising by the border of Chisloth Tabor, and gone out unto Dabaroth, and gone up to Japhia, and thence it hath passed over eastward, to the east, to Gittah Hefer, to Itah Kazin, and gone out to Rimmon Methoar to Neah. And the border hath gone round about it, from the north to Hanathon, and its outgoings have been in the valley of Jiphthah El, and Katah, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the sons of Zebulun for their families, these cities and their villages. For Issachar hath the fourth lot gone out for the sons of Issachar for their families, and their border is at Jezreel, and Chesuloth, and Shunem, and Haphraim, and Shihon, and Anaharath, and Rabith, and Kishion, and Abez, and Remeth, and Enganim, and Enhadah, and Bethpazez. And the border hath touched against Tabor, and Jahazimah, and Bethshemesh, and the outgoings of their border have been at the Jordan, 16 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Issachar for their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot goeth out for the tribe of the sons of Asher for their families. And their border is Helkath, and Halai, and Beten, and Akshaph, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishael. And it toucheth against Carmel westward, and against Shihor Libnath, and hath turned back at the sunrising to Beth-dagon, and come against Zebulun, and against the valley of Jiphthah-el, toward the north of Beth-emek, and Neiel, and hath gone out unto Kabul on the left, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hamon, and Cana, unto great Zidon. And the border hath turned back to Ramah, and unto the fenced city Tyre. And the border hath turned back to Hosah, and its outgoings are at the sea, from the coast to Akzib, and Umah, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Asher, for their families, these cities and their villages. For the sons of Naphtali hath the sixth lot gone out, for the sons of Naphtali, for their families. And their border is from Heleph, from Alon in Zaananim, and Adamai, Nekheb, and Jabneel, unto Lachum, and its outgoings are at the Jordan. And the border hath turned back westward to Aznoth Tabor, and gone out thence to Hukok, and touched against Zebulun on the south, and against Asher it hath touched on the west, and against Judah at the Jordan at the sunrising. And the cities of defense are Ziddim, Zer, and Hamath, Rakath, and Chinnereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and Enhazor, and Iron, and Migdal El, Horem, and Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Naphtali, for their families, the cities and their villages. For the tribe of the sons of Dan, for their families, hath the seventh lot gone out. And the border of their inheritance is Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Irshemesh, and Shalabin, and Aijalon, and Jethlah, and Elon, and Timnathah, and Ekron, and Eltekeh, and Gibbethon, and Baalath, and Jehud, and Bene Barak, and Gathrimmon, and Mejarkon, and Rakon, with the border over against Japho. And the border of the sons of Dan goeth out from them, and the sons of Dan go up and fight with Leshem, and capture it, and smite it by the mouth of the sword, and possess it, and dwell in it, and call Leshem Dan, according to the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Dan, for their families, these cities and their villages. And they finish to give the land in inheritance by its borders, and the sons of Israel give an inheritance to Joshua, son of Nun, in their midst. By the command of Jehovah they have given to him the city which he asked, Timnath-Serah, in the hill country of Ephraim, and he buildeth the city and dwelleth in it. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, and Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the sons of Israel have caused to inherit by lot, in Shiloh, before Jehovah, at the opening of the tent of meeting, and they finish to apportion the land.